Bam, we're rolling. Jesse, Wilson, Brittingham.
Robbie,
What's up, Jesse?
how are you, man?
It's been a while, man. Seriously.
It has
From
actually.
those late nights.
A couple years.
It's from those late nights eating Hooters wings after a long day of jet skiing. So I do this podcast. Like I said, it's a conversation between me and you. So if you want to ask me anything, I ask you anything. Just wherever it goes, it goes. What do you do professionally? I guess that would get you money. Like, what would you call a career job?
What I do is, well, it's not always super busy where I work, but when it's super busy, they definitely need me there. Like when there's 5 jet skis broken and I do an hour job in 5 minutes, I'm hooking myself up. But when I do that,
You have moments where you have to
out.
bust ass. Like that has to happen.
Oh, definitely.
And when you're a jet ski mechanic, like, is that something you want to pursue? Like, is that something you definitely didn't start out as a kid being like, I want to be a jet ski mechanic?
Oh, when I was about 14, that's what I was thinking. Maybe not forever, but like I was even thinking about starting my own business and stuff.
Fixing
repair,
any type of vehicle or just jet skis?
more so jet skis, boats. It's just there's a lot less going on to me.
Plus, a lot more.
The car guys hate touching jet skis and boats. I prefer them.
Myself. Yeah, well, you're surrounded by, practically all day. If something breaks down, I don't know how many times we had to bring the Jetivator ski over to you to come get it fixed or get it towed from something.
Yeah, and hopefully it doesn't take more than 30 minutes.
But usually, sometimes we had to leave it over there overnight,
Yeah.
Isn't it it's a process? You got to haul it out of the water, put it up on lifts, and then you got to pull it into the shop.
You got to trailer it out, move it, lift it up, get it to wherever you can work on it.
And you want to be secluded from everybody. You just want to be in your shop doing your thing, kind of hanging out.
I got nothing against people, but
dude, you get a lot of shit though for your job. You're like, oh, he's got it made easy. He just sits in that shack all day. I'm like, dude, he's got to fix your ass and save you out of a jam when you're screwed over, man, from not being able to go out and do whatever.
Yeah, I have nothing against people, but when I'm doing my job, I don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah, much like anybody else.
You can't have a crap ton of people in your little shop and everything, and you're trying to work on a jet ski. You got to be able to move around, and everyone's like, "Oh, why don't you tidy up? You can't find anything in here." It's like, but you know where everything is.
Well, yeah, that's very true. And when I get to a certain point, I'm too busy to even clean up after myself. Half the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, if you give me 2 hours and tell me to do nothing, I will make this place look beautiful. Yes. But we get busy, and it is what it is.
Yeah, you're not trying to be spotless clean when you're busy. You got jet skis coming in and out, and they need to be back on the water to go make money. You got a deadline to meet. Do you like being rushed like that?
Yes and no.
Do you like being put in a jam? Because I hate that. Like, if it's got to be right now, if I get overwhelmed, I'm like, sorry, man.
I do when I don't. I like to do things at my own pace, but sometimes it's kind of what keeps me alive.
Do you ever get kind of sick of the water?
No.
No, you just love it too much?
No.
See, I did jet skiing for
I could never move inland. You couldn't pay me $100,000.
Yeah, because you grew up around here, didn't you?
In Easton, Maryland.
Yeah, but
about an hour, 15 minutes from here.
You hear a lot of stories about people coming over from another state or something, from West Coast or something, and they're coming out here to get a whole new change of scenery if they're Midwest. And I'm like, I've grown up here. I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to get out of here. I've experienced too much, and especially during summer times. All things. These people that come here, it's like you want to get a sticker for your car that says, "Here's an idea. Go home."
Yeah,
it's stupid, dude. And what's the biggest problems you face probably being a jet ski mechanic?
It's just that. Okay, so somebody comes to me and they're like, "My shit's broken." They want it fixed by 8 a.m. the next morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, especially if you don't have a part and you have to order it.
Yeah, when your daily driver breaks down, you're gonna wait 3 days to get it fixed.
Do you ever hate? Because I podcasted with Ron and we were talking about the ins and outs of the business. He kind of gave me the owner vibe, every customer is a customer, and I'm like, all right, Ron, come on, the people that show up that are not good and the people that are going to flip a ski and wreck it.
He's very right about that. Every customer is a customer. There's good and bad ones, I guess.
But there's a certain
some are way easier than others, but who isn't? You go out in the public and you have to talk to 500 different people.
Oh, for sure.
Half of them are going to be assholes. Half of them are going to be really cool.
Half the time I want to stay away from people. People are like, then why do you podcast? I'm like, well, we all have an interesting story, but I think most of the time we choose to be lazy and try and suck half the time. I'm like,
Yeah,
there's
sometimes.
so much other things we could be doing. Like, what do you do during the day? Like, I mean, obviously besides working, like, what else do you do to kind of relax from that?
Well, it's relaxed. Like, what I'll do is, if I work 10 hours a day, I'll just go get something good to eat, and come back in here, hang out with the dog. By that time, it's 9, 10 o'clock at night. It's time to go to bed.
I mean, are you happy with where you're at? Like, do you feel like you just want to break off and do your own thing? Because it seems like
Sometimes.
because you have at least an unordinary job. Because when you think about it, a lot of like
I don't know anybody else that has the same job as me. I've never met another person.
You were known as the freaking fix-it guy at work. So
I don't know another person that has the same job as me.
But with the mechanic industry, I'm saying it's like those are an elite class of people. You would think it's just a stupid garage job. I'm like, actually, you got to think on your hands and feet constantly. I mean, you got to look at a car or a boat or a jet ski as a schematic. You got to see it, every little working piece. Like, you know how hard it is to troubleshoot a jet ski? You know how hard it is to troubleshoot a car? One thing goes wrong, you're fixing the problem, you spend all this money replacing one problem, next thing you know, it still doesn't turn on. You're like, okay.
Or you find another one.
Yeah. It's like that's going to be another chain reaction thing that's going to happen. Or you fix a jet ski, next thing you know, you start going to test it out and the thing breaks down on you. And then you're like, all right, well, now I'm stuck out here. And we can't call another mechanic because I'm the only one here.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be the one with the brains.
See, that's just difficult because I don't understand where you would even, like, do you find just like it relaxing to be able to sit down with a machine like that?
Yeah, actually, I think so. I don't know what else I would
I know
do.
you said you don't really like people that much, but
Oh man, I got nothing against people. It's just
I
just like if I'm doing my job, leave me alone.
you'd rather be with something that's not going to talk back to you at least.
I'm more than fine working with other people, but yeah,
I'm
You know what I mean?
I'm a little against it when people are trying to push more of their notions towards you. You know what I mean? I'm like, look, why can't we just like come to a conclusion, or like, this is the way I've done it, let me do it, and then you can do it your own way.
yeah. Well, the only thing that gets on my nerves is like, you know, whether it's my boss or someone else, they're like, I think this is what's wrong with this ski, and I'm like,
I'll figure it out.
well, I'm sorry, but you don't have a clue what's wrong with it.
There could be a million things. There could be a potato stuck in the
Well,
exhaust.
there can only be so many things wrong with it, but if you don't know, don't try to tell me.
What's the most common problem you have to fix on a jet ski? It's so simple. My
Most
first
common?
thought would be like seaweed up in the engine or some sand.
Yeah, usually that, or it like these people just do dumb things when they run them up on sandbars and then they pack sand in the motor and they wonder why it's overheating.
Yeah, 'cause you got sand.
That's not my fault.
You got to flush it out. How do you flush it out?
I have to take hoses off. I have to run picks through lines, like little tiny fittings about that big, stuff like that.
Kind of pain in the ass.
Oh, well, yeah, to a normal person, yeah. But
Because, like, I mean, I know how to, like, obviously unclog a jet ski and get it out of the air filter if you suck up some mud or something, which is common down here riding, like, in the Bay Area.
yeah, it's shallow here.
But, you know, the jet elevator ski, it constantly was facing so much troubles and people called it, like, a crap ski. I'm like, it's not a crap ski. It's going through a lot more than any other ski would. Like,
way more.
the amount of, a lot of people don't even know what the jet elevator is or the hoverboard. It's like, it had literally a hose attached to the back of it that was using the jet ski's propulsion to push this object with someone on it out of the water. And I'm like, you know how
that's unheard of, basically.
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. And like, I was the only guy that did that job. Like, people known me as the jet elevator guy. Like,
Yeah.
that's him. That's the jet elevator guy. I asked him a question. I'm like, and it was funny how they would give me so much crap saying it looks so easy, like it's so easy to do.
Yeah,
And then they'd get on
you
it.
try it.
Yeah,
You try it.
they wouldn't do it. And I've gotten every single person up out of the water when I did it, and that was my thing. Like, we'd stay out there and make sure you at least got a couple minutes of airtime. You know, I
Yeah.
only had one person give up on me, but see, that was a pain in the ass to do because I hated jumping in the water, out of the water, into the water, out of the water, and like you're just getting dry. Nope, I'm right back in the water. That was like, all right. After like a couple of years of that, I was like, all right, time to find a new outlet here.
Yeah.
But I mean, the people were overall great. Like, people you work with, you know, nothing better than a long ass day jet skiing and someone it's definitely a giant pain in the ass when you have to think about all the stuff that goes into working on vehicles or just anything. I mean, dude, the easiest thing I know how to replace is if when my remote batteries and my controller die, I can go find a pack of AA's. Like, I'm a simpleton. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And it's like, it comes to like if someone's car breaks down, like my car, I had an accident the other day. I blew out one of my tires while I was driving. I had no idea what to do. I was in a panic situation where you're basically calling every long lost ancestor, going on ancestry.com, searching for everybody. Like, can someone help me? I don't know what to do. Never experienced this before. It's like when you see a girl try and put, not just a girl, it could be a guy,
change your tire,
or trying to put windshield wiper fluid in their car. Like, where does this go? And they're dumping all over the engine. Like, when we are ignoring these problems and rely on someone else to fix them, we're kind of screwing ourselves over. But you have the benefit because you don't need to rely on anybody to fix anything that you know how to fix when it comes to mechanics or something like that.
As far as that field, yes, you're right. You're very right.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix everything, but I can fix things that move.
Yeah. Do you ever just take a stroll out on a jet ski?
Yeah.
I mean, not like off work status type thing. Like be able to just kind of relax. Do you find that relaxing still? Because after years of guiding, I found it. I never wanted to go out on the water again.
Yeah. Well, rarely. Like I said, I used to fix jet skis and then I would test drive them. I don't even test drive them anymore, but like every now and then, like yesterday, a couple days ago, I was like, yep, I'm taking this thing out for 10 minutes because for one, I want to make sure it's right before I give it back, and it's disgustingly hot out.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, you can hit that if you want. Doesn't matter. But I just think it's, dude, I'm telling you, man, I started like this new research study that came out. You hear about the football players that are getting like high impact and they're having like brain trauma and stuff that's going on. That's happening.
Concussions.
That's happening with jet skis too. They say because you think of your brain being in a vehicle, and it's constantly bouncing around, especially when you're on water.
Yeah.
So it's just rocking around basically in your head with no airbag. So it's hitting the front of your skull, the back of your skull, and all these other things. You're just sitting there like. I did that for years. And I was like, I had gotten into a jet ski accident. I had gotten hit by a jet ski going 40 miles an hour. It ran right up me at a different company. But then when I switched over, like, guides usually stand up on their jet skis. A lot more comfortable, and you're definitely a lot more stable.
I've always done that myself.
Yeah,
I let my knees be the shock of my suspension, my shock absorbers.
Yeah. Well, after a while, I started realizing I was getting back problems from jet skis, and I was wondering why. And it was because all those vibrations, like bumps you hit, dude, it starts shocking your spine so much.
It does this to your spine.
It's like you're literally like a spring. And dude, I was like, all right, maybe I don't want to keep on doing this, especially when you're soaking wet. You're wearing a wetsuit because it's freezing cold out. I mean, we go out in all conditions. Guys go out in anything. They go out whether it's raining, whether it's snowing. It doesn't matter. If someone wants to rent, they're going.
Rob, you know the air temperature is perfect, but the water temperature is a totally different story.
Yeah. But it's definitely a pain in the ass when you're dealing with the Northeastern and trying to watch 15 skis at once, especially when no one knows what the hell they're doing and they decided that a giant wall of rain does not want to stop them from going jet skiing.
Nope.
See, I have a fascination because you can see so many new people. I'm trying to get Kevin on the podcast.
Irish Kevin?
Yes, Irish Kevin.
No, dude, please get me and him on there.
Yep. Invite him over. What time does he get off work?
He's probably working right now. We should go bother him. Actually, we could go bother him right now.
Dude,
Seriously.
We'll do it after this podcast.
No, he said there's AC in a little mini shop at Odyssey.
I'm trying to get him on there.
He'll talk to us.
Yeah, I know. He said he'd do it, but he's like, I gotta get home at 9:30. And then every time I try and get a day set up, I'm like, dude, just hit me up. I will come to you, make it the easiest convenience. I'm like, you know how I still remember on the radio where everyone's like, are you all right, Kevin? He's like, I think I broke my fucking foot. Like, he said that on the radio. He did it in the best Irish accent where you were just dying fucking laughing. You couldn't even hold it. Like, nobody was taking it serious. And I'm like, he's hurt out there, but we don't care because that was the funniest thing we've ever heard all day. And I work at a hotel now. Kind of changing speed with the whole jet ski.
I got you.
Done with the freaking water. I haven't been in the ocean in forever, man. I'm just starting now wanting to go back in because of how unbearably freaking hot it is. But I mean, I meet Romanian kids. I meet Bulgarian kids. I meet all these different types of foreign students. And I start speaking the language a little bit. I start learning more. And it's cool because you get to learn a whole new environment, a whole new culture that at least I have known nothing about being from Ocean City, Maryland.
I know exactly what you mean. When I was like middle school through, I don't know, maybe it was like 10th grade. I learned Spanish, and not great. I know like if a Spanish person was to talk to me slowly, I'd pick up about a third of it, but it has made a big difference. Like between me and let's say you or someone else not knowing what the hell they're saying.
You know if they're talking shit or not.
If I can pick up some of it, you know what I mean. At least then I can communicate to them, and that's what makes the world a difference.
Dude, you know how they probably talk massive shit on everybody that doesn't understand their language. I've heard my name pop up in a conversation because you can't disguise Robbie.
Yeah,
it's still
no, you can't.
So
Or Jesse.
You hear a paragraph of Spanish and you hear Robbie, and then you hear more paragraph of Spanish. You're like, what did you just say? You're talking about me? And they look at you and smile. It's like, I wish I had the enlightened, at least the wantingness of going to learn another language where I could be like, hey, and start speaking in their language like, oh crap. Like, you know how much power you would have then?
I've heard people say things like behind me and they're making a big plan. And I just go, see. And
they freak out.
They drop their jaws.
Because they're trying to
drop their jaws. They're like, this son of a bitch just understood what we said.
They're actually trying to figure out, does he know it or is he bullshitting?
Did he get part of it or all of it? Is what they really want to know.
Did you just take bits and pieces? Plus, I mean, you're going somewhere else. Like, I try and learn Romanian for the students that come down here, and they're like, why are you doing this? I'm like, because you have the balls to come to a whole other country. I think I can take 2 minutes out of my day to learn a few words to be able to translate, or use Google Translate on my phone.
Yeah, is it really that much of an effort?
Yeah,
really.
But nobody wants to do it.
Nope.
Everyone in my work's like, nah, I'm good. They have to learn our language. They're coming here. I'm like, you can't just meet them way less than halfway. You're literally meeting them. They're already 90% there. You just got to give that little bit of 10% to be like, hey,
pretty much.
I understand you're here. We're the same things. You know what I mean?
We're all people.
Exactly. I like people. I really do. But I also think we all kind of suck just because we choose to do the easiest freaking option.
As a mass population, yes, we do.
We step on each other's throats to get anywhere. I've heard Romanian people talk about the specifics of what it's like over there and how it's so completely different, how people are actually willing to help you rather than when they come over here and it seems like everybody's two-faced. That's a real thing.
Like when you have a flat tire, they're going to stop. And generally, anyone else is just going to go.
I had nobody, basically, when I had my accident. I was like...
Nobody stopped?
All my friends were like, we're working and we have no way of getting to you. I'm like, yo, if I had someone that would legit... Like, I know if one of my friends, if you broke down, you needed a ride, you were in Colorado or something, I would be 100% down to come get you. I would drain my bank account to get you there because I know I've created a relationship with you, whether we talk every day or not or whatever it happens. I'm cool with you, and at the same time, I can tell when I know a good person when I see one.
I do too.
And let me tell you, dude, it's been an honor knowing you, man. I mean, we definitely need to do more stuff. Like I've lost friendships, I've gained friendships for life. You know, I've created brothers, I've created things, and it's something when you truly know that someone has your back. And I think if people just took an effort into finding out more about other people and stop being so damn comfortable inside their house all the fucking time. It's only okay when it's 1,000 degrees outside.
Well, that's been my problem lately, actually.
I feel like you're just in a jam? Or you feel like you gave out too much trust?
No. All right. I know you're not going to put it on Facebook right away.
People are like, it takes time to understand people, and shit happens for a reason. Like, the common reason why I want to get out of here is there's so many different things wrong with, I guess, how small the area is. There's really nothing to do when winter rolls around. Like, when winter's here, this town is dead. It's nice because you're able to actually drive, but every place is a bar, every place is a club, every place that's open at least. It's
a place that's actually going to take everybody's money.
But how many times can you walk through fucking Walmart until you decide that you don't need to be buying any more shit? You're just going to drain your bank account from working your ass off all summer.
Me and my sentimental other, or whatever, significant other. Yeah, let me leave it at that for right now. For right now, I'm going to leave it at that. But we were in Walmart like a week ago, and it was so hot, so nasty. We sat in there. We both got like the 6-inch Subway sub. And
classic style.
Well, I ended up realizing I didn't have my wallet on me. We were going to go shop in Walmart, and there's a million people in there. I was like, well, if I don't have any money. And she's like, well, why are we in here again?
Bam.
I was like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was like, we don't have to do this.
Half the time, you work your ass off all summer. Or at least
I'm not waiting in line.
Most of the time, save your money, and the next thing you know, you're like, Have you ever been in the store, been like, this is what I wanted, and you went all the way there for it, whether it was like a 20-minute drive, and you're there and you're in line about to purchase, you're like, do I really fucking need this right now?
No, I could have saved this whole process. But
Exactly.
all the same.
You're really just trying to get out of the house, because sometimes when you're just sitting in a comfortable vibe, there's nothing else to do. You're trying to find something else to fucking do.
Fuck. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean to curse on your iPod.
You can curse on it as much as you want. It's not
I'm gonna curse all over it.
I do. Good God, made it sound dirty. See, the whole thing is, I don't like to. I like people. You want to smoke weed on my podcast. You want to do whatever you want. Who gives a shit? Because I don't want you to hide yourself. I want you to be. I want you to be the Jesse I know, the guy that's been cool as shit and has been. I mean,
well, nobody should hide themselves, whether you do shit or not.
That's what pisses me off. And I came to the conclusion today, like, there are so many people out there that are just willing to be just self-secluded because they don't want to.
Sketchy.
How many times are you afraid to display yourself in public, thinking someone else is going to think something of you? Why do it?
Dude, I got nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide from anybody.
Wear your emotion on your sleeve. If you're pissed off, show people you're pissed off. Hey, don't talk to me today. This is what's up. But at the same time, don't be a dick and don't go out of your way to be like, oh, I'll help you, and then turn around and be like, fuck that guy. Why would you do that? That makes no fucking sense.
It actually doesn't.
But people choose to do it because that's just how the world works. Nobody ever wants to take the time to, I guess, understand other people.
Or just say, yeah, that is my fault. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're always.
Nobody wants to say that.
Everybody's always willing to put the blame on somebody else.
Well, it's easy to do. It's easy to do when you send one message to them.
That's true.
It's really easy to do when you send one text message sentence.
Yeah.
So that's what makes things different these days.
I don't like.
Like, dude, I grew up when I was a kid, about 12 years old. That's when the internet came out.
That had to be a fucking.
Dude, and I'm telling you, it took.
Watching everything change.
You're on a computer, and you're like, okay, you have to tell the computer, I want to connect to the internet now. And you hear all the bells and whistles and noises, dude. It's like a 10-minute process.
Dude, are you afraid of fucking what technology is becoming?
Oh, no, not
I
at
am
all.
scared shitless thinking about how lazy people are going to get.
Well, I mean...
You ever seen the movie WALL-E?
Like, what I cannot guess is how advanced it'll be in the next 5 years, but... No, I'm not scared of it. I embrace it.
Robots, androids, all that shit.
I fully embrace it, but...
They already have one that wants rights now.
Well, when it becomes the time that, I guess the robots are policemen and they will pull us down and beat the shit out of us if they have to, that's when I'm going to have a problem.
Imagine walking the streets saying...
With a robot policeman?
Free the white man. Are you hitting me because I'm white?
Yeah.
Well, imagine that starting getting used.
Yeah.
That is... scary, dude.
Well,
I'm telling you, man.
Everybody is so fucking.
Us.
You know these things, Robbie. Everybody, this day and age, they're so fucking sensitive. It's unreal.
Yeah. You say one
thing,
you
can't say anything wrong.
You can't say one about how she feels. Oh my god!
You can't say one rude word without being fucking racist.
Somebody's gonna have a problem with something you say. It's gonna be happening. There's no perfect sentence. There's gonna be people that are gonna hear this and be pissed off. There's gonna be people that are gonna hear this and be like, he's so fucking right though.
Hey,
it's like,
hey, fuck you, cracker.
Hey, I don't like being called cracker. It hurts my feelings.
You should call Trump and tell him that I was prejudiced against you because you're white.
You got that white pride.
That white pride.
It's a real thing, though. And see, a lot of white people don't understand that. Like, we don't understand the full grasp of being a minority. That's why I wish...
that is the truth. You're right.
More people need to go and explore somewhere where they are the minority population. Because then I have truly felt outside. I've been a minority at a college as a test. I went there to see if this is the college I want to go to. I'm still debating on whether I want to go there. It's a little bit of a drive. Yeah. But I'm willing to do that to be the minority because I was put in a humbling place where I realized, oh shit, there's completely stuff I missed that I take advantage of that I don't even realize I do. And then getting put in that humbled spot, you fucking understand what's up with life. You understand what the real thing is. Like, oh shit, we're just people. Why are we so focused on color?
That's what I'm thinking, dude. It's tit for tat. Like, who gives a damn what you look like?
Why does the censorship or the surveys have a bubble you have to check that say fucking white, black, Russian? Why don't we just say check people or I am not a robot or are you sure you're not a robot or give me that stupid ass code I can never read that when I try and type it in it's like it's wrong. It's like let me give you another one. It's like that one's even fucking harder. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah, it's like Why can't we just have two bubbles? Robot, not a robot. Bam. That's all you have to do.
Pretty much.
When you start classifying people, you're putting labels on, not just. You're looking at them from, I guess.
Dude,
just a
there's so
judgment.
many shitheads. There's so many shitheads in this world that are only concerned about themselves. But like you and me, and like people like us, dude. I will hold the door for someone.
Yeah.
At random.
I'll also be a dick.
At random.
I'll also be a dick.
Well, if they need it.
No, if I hold the door open, I hold the door open for everyone at least.
You told me it would be interesting.
Well,
Get you in the
we're
room.
joined by another person. I totally forgot your name already. Jesse was smoking weed in here earlier.
Just say I'm Bones.
All right, Bones. So we're talking about society. How there's a very few elite people here, and the reason why is we're so willing to be fucking against anything that's in the, at least help of somebody else. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to at least trying to do, get what we want in life done. That's the whole thing. We're only willing on stepping on the throats of others to get to where we want to go. I don't like that.
I don't believe in that.
You don't
I
believe
believe you need to represent yourself first.
Well, we
and
all
help others.
Yeah, exactly.
And-
But people don't do that.
Well, people suck.
That's what I'm saying. I tried to tell Jesse this, and he just came to the conclusion of it when you were knocking on the door. The whole thing was, people suck, but we have an
I got my brother's back.
Yeah, we have an aspiration to be great, but there's a very few fucking elite group of people that choose to be great. We choose the easiest option, at least most people in society today. I'm not saying you, me, or Jesse. I'm saying we might be that standout few that are willing to hold the door open for others and actually be at their back. But I can tell you from...
Well, you need to start there.
Yeah.
You got to start with us.
Why?
Because everybody else does suck.
Why can't,
So
why
we
can't
show
they be
them
like
the
that?
way we try.
But they
So-
don't listen.
I open doors for people every day.
We were just talking about this exactly.
And
And you
I'll
know what?
freaking walk somebody across the street.
So will I.
You know, lady.
Old
No
lady,
problem.
I'll
Little
put a
kid,
bag in the
little
car.
kid.
A little kid.
You don't know how many times I've came up to from an older woman go, I didn't think you were like that. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, you held the door open for me? You helped me put groceries in my car? Like most kids your age just kick the door open and scream and cuss and walk around. I'm like, that's not me though.
That's
don't-
your generation.
Exactly, but don't
It ain't
judge
all
me
of them.
based
It's
on
not all of it.
No, it's not all y'all.
Exactly. But a lot of people are like, oh, that's just some stupid fucking kid. I go to a gym. I work out. I've done it every day for 7 years. You know what? I have people that I've been seeing every day for 7 years finally come over to me and go,
Yeah, Diesel.
yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking cut.
See that? I don't go to the gym.
Yeah, well, my whole thing stems from I was bullied in school, but getting off,
that's a whole different
Yeah,
ballgame.
getting
Right,
all
right,
that. But like people that have been seeing me every day for 7 years, finally just coming up to me, like elderly people, be like, "What's your name, kid? I see you work out every single day." And I'm like, "Oh, my name's Robbie. It's nice to meet you." And they're like, "Wait a minute. We thought you were some stoner that just comes in here and just works out and doesn't talk to anybody." I'm like,
They thought wrong, didn't they?
I took the balls, first of all, to start a podcast where I'm going out and I'm hearing everybody's fucking story. Jesse's story, your story. I'd love to get an episode with you, man. I want to hear about where you come from, what you think about the world, what life is like technology, all that shit, dude. Because you don't people don't understand how interesting they truly are.
Simmer down now.
I get passionate about it, dude.
All right.
He's got some fucking reason behind his
I'll
shit.
tell you.
I just get upset because people are like, I work at a hotel where I work with students from other countries, and they talk about how they don't like how people are displaying like a disguise. You know what I mean?
All right. I carry on with a lot of different people. I used to be a bartender.
Exactly. And
Sure.
you hear amazing
I've lived here
stories.
23 years, bro.
Yeah.
That's half my life.
Yeah.
I turned 46 this motherfucking August.
But you've created a story. You've created a life, and basically think of yourself as
This is where I live.
exactly. No, but listen. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Think of yourself as a history book.
Okay.
What I'm out here to be is I want to hear your story, because something you say, someone's going to listen, hear it, and be like, that guy's fucking right. That's easy. He's making sense. Or you can go out and you can literally...
Yeah, they may never hear
it's
that
not
in their life.
video. It's just audio.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he can edit.
He did the same thing. I was like, took it up,
he's
bro.
Not, he's not throwing us on Facebook right this
Yeah.
second.
You're good. There's no Facebook
Right
Live.
on. All right, I'll let you know.
I just want people to understand, like, we all got a story to tell, and that story is going to keep on going. But I want to hear what you want to do with life. I want to hear what you want to do with life. Like, what do you want to? Do you just want to be happy? I've heard that from a very select few. I literally made 1,600 business cards. I've been handing them out on the boardwalk. But that's not just it. I just want people to recognize
Robbie, what do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah.
That's it. I want people
To be happy?
No, I want.
Besides happy,
I want people to recognize.
What's a general person's definition of happy?
Well,
Depends on the person.
Let me lighten up this.
You have somebody you're desperately, or not desperately, but
I
you're
went to
madly
school
in
to
love
be a
with in bed
teacher.
with you every night.
That's a little bit of that's probably what you're going towards. It's a little bit of your own stuff.
But like I'm saying, what is somebody's definition of being
I
perfectly
went to
happy?
school to be
Some
a
people
teacher.
don't have to have.
You went to school to be a fucking teacher?
Yeah, man. Gym teacher.
Oh, okay.
Phys ed education.
I mean, that's still a teaching position.
Yo,
You still got to deal with
you
kids.
You just discredited that. You said, "Oh, a gym teacher."
No, I just,
you know,
that's true.
You thought
That's
I meant
true.
a mathematician
That-
or a.
that's what I was saying. I was like, I can see you being a mathematician, but
My
like,
father has
I've seen.
3 degree or 4
I believe it, dude. I work with a.
masters.
I work with a.
My dad's brilliant.
I work
Man.
with a person, a maid, a housekeeper at my hotel. She used to be a professional women's champion arm wrestler. Listen to what I just said.
I was
What the
3-time
fuck?
national champion lacrosse.
I didn't know about arm wrestling being a professional thing. That's something a kid says to their dad, and their dad's like, "All right, what the fuck do you really want to do?
Do you
You're
know
gonna
what
go to school,
lacrosse
right?"
is?
Yeah, I know what lacrosse is. I'm not a fan of it, but
Well, obviously.
He's
I
I
got
won
hit-
3 national
Dude,
championships.
I got
I'm
hit in the
famous.
I got hit in the nuts with a lacrosse
All right,
ball going like
all right,
60
that
miles
does-
an hour. I don't want to fucking play that game anymore.
All right, that does it. You guys should arm wrestle.
That's when you
because
throw
I
your
know,
arm
I
wrestle
know
the
you're
shit
pretty
outta
fucking
here.
strong.
I am pretty strong.
No, he might whip your ass, dude. He'd probably
He
beat
might.
me. He'd
He
probably
might.
beat me.
I don't think so.
I mean, Robbie might fuck you up,
No,
dude.
he might.
He might fuck you
All
up.
right, brother, you want to go?
I would prefer to get back to the podcast maybe afterwards.
Let's do it outside.
Afterwards?
Let's do it
All
out.
right.
Where we have
There's-
a better table
There's a
and better
bigger table
grounded.
outside.
Okay, we got a pool table.
This is what happens when you influence him. You're revving him to go arm wrestle me right now. He's all fucking
No,
pumped
I don't
up
have
and
to
ready.
right
rev
now.
me up. Rev me
We
No,
up.
got
dude.
time. We got
I
time.
do pools every day. I was a bartender.
That's good. Yeah.
I was in a restaurant business for 20-some years. And then I got tired of fucking people.
Dude,
People suck.
That-
And I hear all their
Dude.
fucking problems and I can't see
I
Exactly
shit.
what we
was
said.
just fucking saying that exact thing.
Continue.
There's a
I'm gonna
reason.
try.
Well, fuck people.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
I hate people.
I hate people too.
I love pools. I want to make sure they're clear and beautiful. And guess what? Motherfucking people are happy. People are happy with pools because they know if they have that much money and they can if they have a pool, they know how hard it is to maintain. And when all my shit passes inspection and all my things are fucking tight and straight,
Dude, I've worked from water
can I
parks.
swear on this fucking
Beautiful.
Yeah,
little
I've
iPod
done it
thing?
like 50 times. I'm pretty sure I've done it.
Yeah,
100
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
going to.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
fucking curse
That's-
at you.
I
I'm
tell
gonna
people.
fucking curse at you.
I
Yes,
tell
that's
people-
what I do.
I tell people, don't hide who you truly are. The reason why I started this
I've
was
been swearing since 4th grade.
exactly, but you just
And I'm 46.
hold on a second. You're totally like
I've
spacing
been
out
swearing
here.
since first grade.
You just asked
It's
me.
getting on,
You
man.
just exactly. You just asked me, can I fucking swear? The reason why I say yes,
Allowed to
be
get out.
yourself. I don't want you to hide that. I'm tired of walking around and seeing
Right.
that shit all the fucking time.
Fuck
I got
these
nothing to hide.
bullshit motherfuckers.
I got
That's
nothing
what
to
you
hide.
say though, but I don't see them as like, oh, screw them. They don't mean anything. I see them as they're an amazing person. They're just choosing the easiest fucking option
I
and
think
being
they're
an
cows.
asshole.
Well, hey, anybody that ever listens to this again, we get high, we get drunk, we're good people, and we're just talking.
It's all conversation.
I think people are cows.
We got each other's
they,
backs.
they do. They sit and they yeah. That's why we have a place called the Golden Corral.
Do you know people shit in pools?
Yeah, I piss in a pool sometimes, but I haven't been swimming in a while.
Oh, you're one
I'll
of
piss-
those.
I'll piss-
I haven't swam in years, so don't give me that. You know, I used to
All right,
when I
we're
was
arm
a kid.
wrestling definitely after this.
He's fucking angry now.
We're
Just spit
gonna-
beer all in
Yeah, and I
here.
want to arm wrestle you. You fuck.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Listen. Usually I punch somebody in the face and spitting on me.
That's fucked up. I'm
I
sorry.
don't do that right now.
Because you
my
like
buddy.
Jesse.
I got his back.
Yeah.
See, that's fucking true.
That's
That's true.
Actually.
That's true.
That shows an overall
you.
good person to truly know that.
Well, let me get a towel.
Now, recently I experienced not at
Don't
nobody.
You good?
Don't worry about
I'm sorry.
I experienced recently. I was in a car accident and nobody was able to give me a ride, or I was freaking out in a situation I had no help. I ended up,
it. What?
yeah. So
I'd be the first motherfucker to pick you up.
that's exactly how I am. I've left my house being in bed, dead asleep at 2:00 in the morning, drove all the way to fucking Baltimore to pick up my buddy who's walking home drunk and doesn't know where the fuck he's at. No.
We pulled over on
But
the
I've done
side
that
of the
multiple times with
road.
him too.
Somebody's got a fucking flat tire. This bitch is like just
Do
sitting
you know
there
how
like,
long?
oh my god! Oh my god! I'm like, okay.
Do you know how long
Pull
I
over.
fucking sit there with my thumb out walking, just like, can somebody?
Because no one
Can
bids up
somebody?
hitchhikers anymore.
Because
Yeah,
of the
that's
fucking
against the
displaying
law.
on
You
social
get
thing.
arrested.
You can get
for
arrested for trying to get a ride.
You get arrested.
Good. Hey,
For
cop,
your-
take me home.
or you can get
Okay.
arrested for
I
picking
lived
somebody
in
up.
Germany
You can get arrested for picking somebody up.
back in the 70s. My father's in the army.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
And had, fucking shit happens. You hitchhike. You pick you up all the time. No
Yeah.
problem.
You need a fucking ride, help somebody out.
Oh, that's
Why
okay.
is that illegal?
I rode home from Canada one time. I fucking jogged. And my buddy got pulled over and arrested. The cop told me the next phone booth is fucking 3 miles up the road. And I went, what? What? Go fuck yourself. So I crossed the whole interstate. I think it was 81. And then went back towards Syracuse. And I fucking hitchhiked. I jogged. I took 3 cars. And I actually fell asleep in the last car.
Someone else's?
Yeah.
You were
And,
fucking.
and they bought, and this dude was so cool. And it was a dude. I didn't have to jerk him off for anything.
That's always
You didn't
good.
touch me
You-
weird.
You
That's
didn't
always
do the
nothing.
You didn't
He
do the rules
bought
of the
me
road. You
food.
didn't do the rules of the
He
road.
bought, that ain't no fucking rule.
You ever
my
heard?
road.
You've never heard Dan.
My road don't roll
You-
like
hey,
that, bro.
You never heard Dan
What?
Carlin? You know, listen, let me talk. Shit.
Yeah.
You know Dan Carlin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You ever seen
So,
Jay and
Steve,
Silent
he's
Bob?
died. He's
Steve
dead.
Carlin.
It's
God bless his soul. He's dead.
Jay and Silent Bob. He sat there and he goes, "You got to
Yeah.
do the unwritten rules of the road." He's like, "What's that?" He
No,
goes,
that's
"Yeah,
for you
Pop."
fucking, you freaking coppers. You know,
Coppers, what the fuck?
who believes that rule? You're an asshole.
There's some dude out there that's
No,
falls short of
nobody's
that.
sucking dick and fucking touching people.
You're hitchhiking.
If it's a girl,
Get you going
Yeah.
out of the road, you're not going to blow
I
some
don't give
pussy
a
for
fuck. I ain't touch. I'll fucking punch you right
What
in your
happens
nuts.
what-
Steal your car.
What happens?
Yeah, I'd
Fuck
rather
you.
do that.
But
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna go whap,
hey,
blap,
hey, listen.
throw him out of
That's
the car,
you,
and
You're
now
making
I
justifications.
I get a
already.
ride.
You're already making justifications. I've talked to tow truck drivers. I've talked to people that go trucking around the
I'm not talking
country.
about a tow
Listen,
truck.
I'm not talking about tow truck right now.
I'm
either.
talking about hitchhiking.
I'm talking about people that pick up hitchhikers that do the giant trucks that go all the way across country and shits like that for companies and stuff, like the people that work for premium
Yeah.
businesses.
Oh, they
I've-
expect a
I've
blowjob.
It
looks like you gave a
no,
couple
no,
or two.
no. I don't do that. I don't.
You said you hitchhiked.
I hitchhiked once
So
and
you
nobody
did the
fucking,
roll?
Nobody fucking picked me up. I
So
fucking
you
walked.
fucking got missed out on sucking dick.
I wouldn't have sucked a dick, but I mean, if
You
there's a
would've.
fucking woman in
This
there,
is
I
the
would have
rules.
definitely done that. I don't swing gay though.
Okay, see, I'm just
He-
fucking
he's-
making you.
You're fucking with me, but I was.
No,
I
I'm
was.
not fucking
Listen,
with
you're.
you. You want this from me.
Wait, you're actually taking.
You want this.
Dude, he's gonna arm
I
wrestle
think
the
it's
fuck out of
fine.
you.
We're arm wrestling, motherfucker.
No, you're gonna whoop
All
his
right.
ass. I already
Talk
know.
to him about the
All right,
bit.
I
No,
know.
no. I'm just saying it was a comedy bit on Jay and Silent Bob. Have you ever seen that fucking movie? I was
Yes,
just
I
bringing.
have.
Okay, well, I was.
I'm a
bringing-
bit older than you.
Why are you taking fucking?
I'm
like,
not mad.
You're
The
getting like.
dog's licking my knee.
You're
It's fucking kind of
you got
weird.
the neck veins coming out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, is Gene fucking Simmons in a straw
String,
hat.
man.
It's a fucking string.
Gene Simmons in a straw hat. Ah,
Hey,
that's
dude,
good shit.
I wear pools every day, dude.
Yeah, man. You're out in the heat a little too
I
much,
get
I
all
think.
fucking- yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm great.
dude, that's a pain in the
Ese
ass job,
loco.
man. Yeah, ese loco.
It's a local. I apologize, my friend.
You're not.
Fight seemed to
You're
make
fine,
you
dude. I
uneasy.
already can tell you're a good person. I can tell. It's just we're both. I think all
You
three of us.
judging me now?
Well, and the heat
Yeah,
fucks. The
judging
heat
you.
fucks
I
with
think
everybody.
you had
You're
a
a good
black
dude.
eye in your left eye recently.
A black eye in my what?
Your left
Was
eye.
it here?
No, I don't sleep. I don't sleep.
No, your left
You
eye
never-
has
I don't sleep.
a darkish tan around it.
I'm on 3 days right now.
This one's fine. That one's fucked.
I'm on 3 days right
You
now.
don't
They
sleep?
punch you in your eye.
No.
Why not,
I
right?
never got punched. I
Why
can
not,
do
Ryan?
this.
Fuck 'em. They have no control.
I've never been punched in the face.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
recently.
How do you not
Yeah,
sleep?
you told your
I
girl
just
to
don't.
punch you in the face.
I see it.
I haven't been lately. Not
I have
much.
bad ADHD, but I don't focus on I guess what you would call like I don't like being medicated. I don't like doing any of that stuff. So
Me
I don't
neither.
take medication for
Me
that.
neither.
Okay.
I was,
Advil.
I mean
That's
if it's a-
Advil and alcohol.
Dude, I take
if I'm falling
And
behind in
sweet.
school, I need to get shit
Yeah,
done. Sure.
if I take a pill, dude, I do like twice
Yeah.
a year. I'll take
Right
like
on.
I'll take like a Tylenol like twice a year.
I don't like
I'm not
see,
mad at you. You know
I'm
that,
willing
right?
yeah. I'm willing to try anything, but you have to make your own interpretations on life as possible. Obviously, you have your demeanors on where things go.
Of course
You know, you're not gonna. Obviously, he's
roll.
yes. There's rules on. You can't judge something before
It's covered.
you've never tried it. Yeah. So if you,
Don't judge a book by its cover.
don't judge a book by its cover. If you think I was talking about you ever heard of a Haitian mud cookie? You ever heard
No,
of a Haitian
please,
mud cookie?
please,
No,
please
never.
enlighten me.
It's-
Enlighten
yeah,
me.
please.
It's very serious actually. It's 90% dirt.
Haitian mud
Listen,
puppy.
mud
Whoa.
cookie.
Mud cookie. All right, it's mud puppy.
It's
What it-
90%.
I just want to
I'm
understand.
trying to, but you're also trying to let the dog lick into your soul. So I'm like
No,
trying to
the
figure out
dog
what's
is
going
in my
on.
soul, motherfucker.
There you go. He did that licking, and he says he doesn't.
Yeah, he
hitchhike
tells
and
me.
blow.
When to chill and when he's gonna rip your fucking head off.
He's pretty passive. He came in and
Yeah,
gave me the big
he might bite
smooch
you.
on the face.
If you piss me off, he's gonna bite you.
Well,
Piss
then get him
off,
out of the
he's gonna
room. You
bite
get pissed off at the simplest shit. I already pissed in your pool.
I
And
peed in your pool.
Pissed in your pool of
I
emotion.
peed in your pool.
Somebody peed
I
in
don't
your
have
pool
a
of
pool.
emotion.
Hey, I peed
I
in your
don't
pool.
even have a pool, bro.
You're in a glass cage of emotion.
I peed in your
And
pool.
you're a fucking freak with a microphone.
Exactly.
What the fuck do I care?
We all have titles that we go
Damn
on.
right,
Yeah.
bitch.
It makes us us. See,
¿Qué pasa, amigo?
You know what? I'm really glad we can all talk about this.
Yeah, get all the center of him. Let's go through it at a time.
No, don't
You
worry
relax.
don't worry about me.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not-
gonna fight somebody.
No, I'm not.
What?
Not just anybody. Somebody.
Arm wrestle me after I beat you.
you want to arm wrestle so bad. You're the one who wants to fight
No,
somebody.
he's gonna
No, I
he's
just wanna
gonna
arm
dude,
wrestle
he's gonna give
And
you
I
a
want
fucking
you to win.
I'm
That's
telling
your
you, he's
hobby.
gonna
I
he's gonna
want you to
Why? That doesn't seem like
win.
any
Just 'cause
fun.
it
I'm
seems
not,
so
I'm not
cool.
lying, Robbie. I'm serious. If you
I
arm
like to
wrestle me, you
look-
probably whoop my ass.
All right.
I don't want to arm wrestle.
In
though.
4 years of college at lacrosse, I only lost one game. You know what? How much that hurt me?
A lot, probably. You're so used to winning all the time. You need to be
Kind of.
humbled so fucking sometimes. It's the same
So
shit.
I need to be unfolded again.
It's the same shit.
And I think you're the man for the
Oh,
job.
Jesus Christ! This is like King Arthur and that stone sword.
Yeah. Yeah,
What-
get out.
fucking
What do you
pulling it
mean?
out of the rock.
Only one man.
Only
can do
one
it.
man
You can do it.
You can fucking
Yeah.
do it.
And then once you do, you're
Only
the king.
Only the true king can yank it out
I
of the
would
rock.
never want to risk it because why would you want to know you can't pull it out of the sword?
Because you have no imagination. You don't want to know.
Well, they said like
You're not willing to risk it.
1,000 people tried.
He's
course.
also never
They
talked.
gave it all their might. They're
He's
like,
never- have you ever
I'm
talked-
not the king.
have
of
you
I've
Europe."
been beat.
Have you ever talked to someone on your deathbed and asked them the question if I could write down what the
How would
exact?
that possibly be true since
I've-
I've never been on my deathbed?
I've-
I'm
been on
not
my
saying
deathbed,
you're
right?
on your deathbed. I'm saying you're talking to someone who has been on their
that
deathbed.
was the question you asked.
No, I asked.
If I talked
You're not
about
fucking
somebody on my
paying-
deathbed.
I've talked to people on their
All right, you want me to leave?
No, I don't want you to leave. I love this conversation. It's fucking awesome.
You
I
need
just
to stay.
I
You need to
wish-
stay.
I'm fucking with you.
you gotta
You
pay
just stay.
attention to me
All
a
right.
little bit.
All right, okay. I'm sorry. I'm fucking with you.
I do the same thing. I was like, I hate it when fucking
Yeah,
you have to
Actually,
repeat
we-
yourself. Oh my
Well,
god,
I'm personable.
you're personal.
I like to chill.
I do too.
Like I like my people, and that's it.
Yeah, you don't want to. I see. I only.
And I like to smoke cigarettes.
We are gonna smoke in my room.
And I like
actually.
tobacco.
You want a cigarette?
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack this window open. It'll suck it right out.
And I have.
We're all smoking cigarettes.
You're freaking me out.
You know.
dude.
You know
Why am
why?
I freaking you out?
You're not freaking me out.
Well, what are you saying right now?
I want to see you at.
He's scaring the shit out of me. He's going like,
See?
it's. I don't know. It's
How do I
interesting.
scare you?
I see
You
it.
know why we're smoking cigarettes in here?
Because
Because it's my
We're on
goddamn
the
room, and
fucking-
I'm not a bitch.
damn right. You don't have a bitch in here.
Exactly.
I don't see one bitch in here yet.
Well, there won't be one.
Because you're
You
not
gotta
a
choose me
female
yourself.
dog, are you, buddy?
Uh,
No, sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I was
Here.
trying to find.
Here.
No, I was trying to find a remote
I have a
TV.
TV.
with the TV.
Oh, I got
I got
Oh.
two of them.
I think this is the whole my whole thing. I want to get, I guess,
Robbie,
across.
Robbie, look,
is what?
Hold on.
look, do this.
I'll answer your question.
You
No,
can
seriously.
Netflix. You
Okay,
can whatever.
we're podcasting now, so yeah, trying to keep it on conversation.
Continue. I'm sorry.
It's just the whole thing is. I just think people they suck, but
They do suck.
they have an ability to be fucking great. You know, I suck, dude. I'll admit it.
Well,
I have the balls to
well,
admit.
well,
Hold on. Let me say.
My bad. My bad.
I have the balls to admit that I do because I don't choose. I don't choose to go out and I choose to, even if I don't mean to do it. We constantly judge other people.
That's
Whether
what
it's
makes
a
you
quick,
different. That's what
it's a
makes you
quick
different
2
from other
seconds
people.
though. But you don't understand. I've witnessed people who are truly unhappy in this world.
Sure.
I have witnessed walking in the rain for hours at a time because your car is broke down and literally staring at the ground and being like, "Is this what life is?
Like
Work,
we just talked
bills?" Yeah, that's ridiculous to think that. And I think that the fact that people are
about.
so
Suck.
yeah, but people are so willing to step on the throats of others to get their point across. I want to talk to them and figure out something went wrong here on the road.
Yeah.
What fucking happened?
Are you trying to say that I'm trying to stop you or something?
No. What?
He's
On
talking
the
about other-
road?
He's talking about other people.
No, I'm talking about on the.
Okay, could be used for this
No,
conversation.
I
didn't
want
mean
to.
to.
No, I meant
surmise
like.
your whole
I'm not
thing.
talking about you at all. I'm talking
All
about.
right, cool.
I'm talking about people that step on the
See, I'm
throats,
self-righteous.
but people that step on the throats of,
Fine.
I am too.
others. People that step on the throats of others,
They
like
suck.
giant business corp.
They
But
suck.
why do they do it?
Because they're fucking straight up selfish.
Something happened
They're
along the road, is what I'm saying.
selfish.
For some reason,
Something
for
happened
some
in their
reason,
life.
They
get
want
them
to be
to
on
that.
top.
For
and they're
some reason,
afraid
they-
of dying.
Exactly. They don't care
They're
about the
afraid
little
of
person.
dying.
But
Yeah,
why?
So they have to have everything.
Now look, I talked to someone that.
They like to look at that.
Yeah, well, listen. I talked to someone from Romania who I consider a brother. I mean, from Romania, and he came all the way to this country.
It's from Ukraine. dude.
Exactly.
Every day
I'm
with
not.
them
I'm
for
not
6
comparing
months.
dick sizes here. I'm just trying to get
Really?
this. Get.
Because I think I'd win that one.
Probably.
You might
I mean,
beat me on wrestling.
I also.
Dick size, I win.
I also had a recent case where my doctor tried to get me into porn, and then he came out and got all these sexual allegations on him. Where he's-
Oh,
yeah,
you might
shit.
have a big one.
Damn,
That's
Robbie.
fucked up. He wanted to fuck you.
he got arrested
Did he?
recently. He got arrested
For
recently.
what? Fucking his patients.
For no, he was going around flirting with these young
He
kids
trying
and
to
shit.
fuck you.
Yeah, and I knew it.
You
I
got
caught
away.
It. No, I caught
All
it
right, I get
immediately.
you. That's a scumbag.
As soon as he picked up my phone number, and
No,
he was
well,
like,
he's a weirdo.
but he saw I was in a depressive state.
Did
he
you
saw,
like him
I thought he was a nice
Originally?
guy. I thought he was a nice guy.
until he tried to fuck you?
No, exactly. But this is how it went.
Fuck
Hold
that
on.
nigga.
No, now you're making me look bad in front of the people out
And
there.
I said the bad
Let
word.
me explain though. No,
Yes, I
hey,
grew up in a black
Hey,
neighborhood.
listen.
listen,
I've had
let
the
me,
same-
let me,
but I
it's all
didn't
good.
mean to say that word.
It's all good.
Listen,
I'll cut it
I've
out.
had the same thing.
Let me say
happen to
something
me.
this real quick.
Like that.
Now, I thought this guy was truly helping me. He said he works as a pastor, which might have been the first clue that he might have actually did some shit.
Promise cut that
Oh
out.
yeah, if you just let me talk.
All right.
And
Fine.
the whole thing is
Pastor, fuck you.
no, stop doing that.
I'm
shit.
sorry. I can't help it.
You fucking can't huff
I
down that
can't.
cigarette the whole fucking time. Now listen, the whole
Don't
thing
get
was
pissed at me.
he literally, once he started getting very, very weird and very, very like you could tell something was fucking off about the guy, I blocked his number, stopped talking to him. I thought he was truly trying to be what I would be for somebody that is truly going through
friend.
something. A friend. Someone there be like, look, man, if you ever need to talk.
Looked, yeah,
Yeah.
looked towards, and he grabbed your cock.
No, he never did any of that.
But how'd you know?
What?
You didn't give him the chance.
he was a doctor and gave me a diagnosis, and like it was like, let's give it's like a physical. Like let's look at a physical, but no nut grabbing, none of that stuff. That's not what I. That's all
right.
No.
That's good. That's good. No, it's good.
But you don't know how bad that like fucking stuck in my head that someone could be so selfish and take advantage of. Not me, but other kids younger. He got busted. Like kids came out 14 years old.
Fuck that, dude. You just traumatized some kid's life and made him a criminal.
Why are people like that?
And some people,
something happened along the road.
Their fucking DNA, bro.
Something went wrong in their life to get them to that position.
Wrong raising.
Somebody
wrong
fucked
raising
him up.
or DNA.
What happened? Somebody else fucked him up.
There's a chemical imbalance, or somebody fucked him up. It's the only two answers. Why else would somebody want to be like that or do that? I was raised as, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
I went to school.
You don't put your elbows on a fucking table, you'd stab with a fork.
I went to school for I went to school for psychology, so I'm all about trying to understand people's mind. And I kind of give the answer when people ask me of, why do I podcast? Like, why am I willing to go to somebody's house and podcast?
That's your passion,
why not?
dude.
But they ask why that's my passion. And I'm like,
why would you
It
not?
is.
why the fuck
You're
not?
that guy. Somebody has to.
Exactly. But it's like,
So you're doing a good job, bro.
it's easy. I can't.
Sorry if I say bitch.
I don't care. I want you to be open on my podcast.
Cunt.
I don't want. Okay, no, don't do that.
No cunts.
You know, there's 3 words that you cannot say in the English dictionary.
You sound just
You
like
said
a bitch.
excuse me. 3.
Excuse me.
All right.
Now, when
You
we're
sound
not
just like a
recording,
Say it, twat.
What did you say? I can't hear you. I have an ear function.
he does the Kevin routine.
I don't know who Kevin is, but
Irish Kevin.
Yeah,
oh, Irish Kevin? Yeah.
Irish Kevin.
No, Kevin does my routine.
He
No,
can
that's
say
why,
some.
that's why I
no,
told him
he's
he
straight.
needs to have one here next. It's Irish Kevin and Joe. And Irish
Oh,
Joe.
Irish Joe. I drove the fucking airport. Got there in time. 5 minutes to spare. Jesus Christ, that was a nightmare. I was drunk as shit.
You took him there.
And they asked me at midnight, and I was like, what? You're gonna leave at what? You driving in where? On a Sunday? You know how long it took? It's a 3.5 hour drive.
Would you go to
That took
Baltimore?
5 fucking hours. Yeah. It was Sunday. Everybody's trying to get out of town. It was at the end of summer last summer, right? When you motherfuckers asked me when we went fishing. And that's when they asked me. I'm like, drunk as shit. I'm like, dude, I'm what? It's my one day off.
Yeah. You don't want to spend it sitting in a fucking car all the time.
9 hours. Take this motherfucker back to Ireland. To get more pussy.
But you're willing to help somebody.
Of course.
That makes you fucking awesome in my book. That does.
Oh,
Seriously.
Dude, if you
That-
don't
that
help
makes you a
others, how
fucking
others
amazing
gonna
person.
know?
I get your whole thing.
I don't fuck anybody over. If you fuck
Exactly.
me over it, then you I
You
get
missed
hit
out on a
first.
friend. You missed out
I'd
on
rather
somebody.
get hit first and hit back.
Yeah.
You know what I hit.
Don't strike the first punch.
Tell you, if you don't hit me, I don't have to fucking destroy you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know,
An arm wrestling match
there's people.
is fun.
There's so many more people I wish were more.
Oh, I'm going to race you to the end of the pool.
There's so many more
That's
people
fun.
I wish that were like you and thought the way you do, because then we'd have a hell of a lot more real people in the world.
No shit.
But you know how you can't go downstairs to a
I can't
restaurant
tell
right now?
nobody nothing.
You can't go downstairs to a restaurant right now and act the way you want to act, because
Sure, I can.
people will fucking
Watch me.
Yeah, you can do it, but people don't like
Then
that.
you bring your little camera and
And
watch
they go
me.
and talk shit. It's not a camera, it's just audio.
Watch me and him.
So they're only going to hear your voice. They're not
Go
going to know
out.
what you look like.
I don't give a fuck what I look like.
Exactly.
And I don't. If you want,
I feel like he
If-
picks up pieces of what I'm saying, and then he's like focuses on that. I'm like, you missed the whole compliment before that.
well, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
But I'm just saying. Oops.
You got to live your life, man. You can't be closed
No
off
shit.
on
dog.
anything you want to fucking
Do
do.
you have a retirement plan? How old are you?
I don't have any plans. Honestly,
All right, me neither.
I
Yeah,
don't
better
want to
plan than
plan.
us.
I don't want to plan anything. The only thing I
Well,
have in
we
my
might
book
not
right
have
now,
to need a plan. This might go viral.
let's see what sucks.
Make millions. You will.
What sucks is
We get
everyone's
nothing.
like, everyone's like,
Fuck,
you know
yeah.
how everybody be like, you know how popular it would be if you just started sticking to like 30-minute interviews. I'm like, fuck that. It's not an interview. I do it my own way.
Smart.
And they're like, but you can use your
And you cut.
listen.
And you,
they're like, you can use your parents' name to get out there.
I cannot.
No, I got to make my own self. And if I don't make
I
anything
ain't
in this
using my
world,
parents' name.
if someone listens to
Fuck
this
you.
and decides,
Fuck my parents.
if someone listens to this and decides they don't want to fucking listen to it, don't fucking listen
Fuck
to it.
my parents.
It's like you're gonna
Fuck
watch.
you, dude.
It's like what you're gonna watch
I'll
TV
get the
and
dog to break your neck.
like
No, that dog won't.
you're going to watch
I know, but
an episode of a show you don't like and then keep on fucking watching it
Why do you
because
say parents' name?
Just because.
for
Your parents' name?
me, yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm using an example of myself. Like, you're
Okay.
taking
All
everything
right.
too-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fucking very paranoid.
I know you're fucking high and you're paranoid. It's fine.
Whoa, why do you gotta be high? I just smoked one hit.
First of all, the reason why I don't smoke a lot of weed is because of how
Because
crazy
you get high.
I get fucking too high to the point where your balls suck into your fucking asshole. You ever been sitting in
Whoa!
You ever been sitting into a car seat? Next thing you know, you're like, oh shit, I think I sat on my like that whole thing.
Whoa.
That might be personal, but
That is personal.
that is the
My nuts never went in my asshole.
Do you not have low hanging
A
hangers?
chick stuck her finger in my asshole one time, right when I was gonna come. And that was fucking great. I couldn't believe it. I was like, bitch, you never do that again.
This is getting
You're,
recorded right now.
you're
There
getting
is
out.
there are
You're
moments,
outta here.
There are moments when you're baked out of your mind where you're like, I may be too fucking high.
I wasn't
'cause
high, dude. I was getting fucked.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying there are moments in your
What do
life
you mean here?
where you get too fucking
Sounds
high
way
to
cooler.
the point where you pull out your phone and you're calling
True
everybody
story.
like apologizing.
Give me 1 minute, gentlemen. I gotta answer the phone.
But
Right.
you have moments in you. There are moments. At least I've experienced with weed. You get too high. I've got.
You think I'm too high?
No, I'm not saying that. Why are
I'd
you
say I
taking
was too
everything
drunk.
so fucking?
Because you
literal?
say you.
no.
You keep saying
I'm-
you,
I'm
which
saying-
means me.
There are moments when people are too high.
All right,
but
you
I'm
say
using
people,
you as
that's
people.
fine. But,
I'm saying from my personal experience, I've gotten too baked
well,
in
you're
my life.
you see, you're such a good. No, you're a good interviewer,
I'm not
but you
trying
keep
to-
saying you. So yeah, I'm gonna take it fucking
I
personal.
don't mean you.
No,
I
yo,
mean-
well, you it means what?
I'll use your
The
name.
only thing I know is
I will
you.
use your name.
If I say you fucking don't know what you're talking about. What would you say?
I
I
will-
thought.
I'm trying to get you in the perspective of how I
Okay,
think
so
of-
you say you people, you have to use both words
are you
together.
are you gonna
And I'll play by your rules.
okay. I don't want you to play by my rules. You have a set of rules that you have for yourself for a
Right,
fucking reason.
But I question every time you say you.
because you're not listening to the full thing of what I'm trying to explain before that. You're
'Cause when I hear
well,
you,
see, now-
I take it personal.
see now you
so I'm very
as-
defensive.
as who you are.
I'm
now.
defensive.
Yes, I'm defensive.
Always.
Too. I understand that. I'm defensive 100%.
Oh, I know.
I get in arguments with people all the time where they're like, "Why are you taking such
And
offense?"
I
I'm
don't
like,
give
"'Cause
a
you're
fuck."
attacking me. I don't like
Right.
that. Yeah.
Because when I hear you, that means me. That means
I just
I
think-
did something.
Okay, that's my bad then.
So
I admit to that
just
100%.
if you could rephrase
Yes.
that would be
I
awesome.
believe people can experience a bad thing with marijuana, which has deterred me from. My whole thing was I've gotten so baked to the point where I can't get off the couch because I'm in couch lock.
Because you're too baked, or were you
Too high.
too drunk?
Too high.
No, if you
I don't drink.
drink,
I don't drink.
you don't drink.
I don't drink.
Oh, that's the worst thing.
No, I
When
don't
you
drink.
first start, oh, bro.
My dad had a problem with alcohol. I do not drink.
So you ever? All right,
Do not
that's
drink.
cool. That's cool. My
I will
mom
never.
too, but
I'm 21 years old and not have bought a legal
Listen,
drink of
growing
alcohol
up-
yet. I don't care. I think of it as a social.
growing up,
Listen.
you get drunk, you get high, you get dizzy,
Yeah.
and you throw the fuck up.
Exactly. Well,
It sucks.
I've had my
You don't drink, so that's cool.
I've
So
had my
you don't know that
very
much.
very few cases of where I've
you
drank
don't know that much.
I've drank a whole bottle of Fireball and it didn't hit me until the bottle was gone and I knocked myself out while taking a piss in my house.
I bartended.
Okay.
And I've
Okay,
done
well,
it
I'm
myself.
using personal experience of myself here. So
right on. Oh, it's about you.
this is about me right now. The reason why I
Me-
don't
yeah, I
drink
see. I like that.
the reason why
Sounds
I don't
worse,
drink
so it's cool.
alcohol
I
is
don't like when you
because
said you.
it's a sensitive subject in my life because I've witnessed the bads of it. I've witnessed parents that are kind of forced to really drink because you're DJing at a bar at 2 a.m. You're trying to get people into the music and stuff, and people are buying you shots. How many times is someone going to offer a shot to your face and you're not going to accept it?
How good of a DJ are you?
How good of what?
What? How good of a DJ are you?
DCA?
A DJ.
DJ?
You just told a story about a DJ.
My dad.
Okay, DJs drink. What
Exactly.
I'm saying, so they know the flow.
That's my
customer.
impact though.
Okay.
My dad was an
They
alcoholic.
offer them, and it was a perfect job for him.
Yes, but he was good at it. But my
And
dad
he probably made money
but he developed alcoholism from it, which steered me away from drinking alcohol.
just from that, which is great. That's strong.
No,
I drink.
I
He
give you all the
drinks.
power in the world.
And the bad part
My
is,
mother's a
even
freaking drunken fuck.
listen, even when not to try and call my dad out, my dad
Don't call your dad
experienced the hardest thing in the world of trying to sober up, and that monster is never completely off your back. It's never completely gone.
It depends who you are.
But listen,
It's just like being a good
yes,
person.
obviously.
It's like being a good person.
There's
like
rare
you
there's
originally
rare cases.
started.
My grandmom smoked cigarettes, and then she decided she wasn't going to do it anymore because they're getting too expensive, and she's never smoked in about 40 years now. He just decided, I'm not fucking doing it.
Okay, well, that's great.
Okay, well, him trying to sober up, and imagine how hard it must have been from him in his position, DJing, people offering him shots.
Well, you asked him so many questions, he had to drink.
No,
Damn.
that's definitely not it.
Kidding.
I know that fucking
He
hurts.
played
though.
music. He played music. He drank. He was in a nightlife. That is how. If you're gonna do that job, you better drink.
Yeah, but
And you better drink. Like
but if
you have to drink
yeah, but if
to
quit, if
deal
quit,
with.
but Jonas, what you're not
drinkers.
understanding is
If the-
if
I know what he's saying.
if you're quitting drinking is going to make other people's
You
lives
get out of
better.
the bar fucking
You do it.
business.
You do it.
get out of the bar business.
Yeah.
And you
But
do it.
how
And
can you
I've
say
seen
that?
it done.
How can you say that if you enjoy DJing, though? You enjoy the nightlife,
Well,
but you don't
yeah,
like drinking.
you just answered your own question.
Exactly. I never had a
That's
question.
what he liked.
But he didn't want to drink anymore because he realized it was hurting people
Well,
around
if
him.
you really
But
didn't
he
want,
enjoyed DJing. He
he
doesn't
just
now.
wanted to make
but-
you and her happy.
Now, no.
That's what he did.
Now
And
he's
that's
got
why he said that.
now he's got a whole nother family. I don't see him anymore. But he's
And I bet he's
but-
still drinking.
he doesn't drink at all.
That's why he's.
He didn't want to do it anymore. He didn't want to do it anymore.
He has to start over. It would suck. That is life. True that. Now, for real. I'm being for real. Drinkers drink. If you quit because somebody tells you to, you're fucking fooling yourself.
It's just
We've drinking since Jesus.
Yeah.
And the red wine and the whole, why'd he turn water into red wine?
But
if
it
we
comes to
weren't
the whole
supposed to
thing.
drink? Okay, and that goes into a whole way level.
yeah. But what else is there to do around here during wintertime is what I'm saying.
Try fishing or
But for people that don't do that or don't enjoy that, I have so
suck
many
a
friends.
dick,
I've had so many friends that
eat
have,
some pussy.
I've had so many friends that
Get laid.
Can you let me say? Like I let you go and say
You
something. Let me
asked
fucking
me.
say something.
You didn't let
No,
me
let me
finish.
talk.
I had three
I'm
answers.
trying to. Well, hold on. What I'm saying is, I've had friends that are experiencing a high level of alcoholism right now because there is nothing literally to do because I feel like all you can do around here is drink.
Fair enough.
It makes it common with youths that are
Yes,
now
sir.
experiencing with alcohol more because there's nothing else to fucking do once you graduate school. You're gonna go to more school? That was the only thing that kept me from not fucking jumping off the roof of my building. Like
Fair
fucking
enough.
another thing that like I don't know what I want to fully do, and then I found this.
Okay, so you're good at it.
But-
So you're new.
He's
So
doing-
I
he's doing a good
apologize
job.
for being such a dickhead.
I'm trying to
I'm not being a
know.
dickhead to you.
We're definitely arm wrestling after this because I have to kind of beat your ass into the pavement for what you said about my
Alright.
dad. Yeah, for sure.
Whoa, pavement.
What's going on?
On the
He's gonna-
pavement?
dude,
We're
he's-
arm wrestling on the pavement?
There's only fucking one way to fucking do it.
He's gonna get you.
All right.
He's gonna get. He's
All right,
gonna
sit
get you.
down there,
We'll
you
do it on
little
tape.
young buck.
We'll do it on tape.
He's gonna get you.
No, I don't think
The-
so.
How old are you, Robbie?
He's
Like
gonna be
21?
surprised.
Just
Yeah.
the whole
All
thing,
right.
the whole
I'm
thing is
45. I'll be 46.
I'm just trying to
in
go
a month.
okay
He's gonna
without
work you
Yeah,
over.
he's eyeballing me. He's looking at my thigh.
listen. Well, see, now that was a judgment on you because you don't know what I come from with that.
I'm just saying.
So
I'm
the
sorry.
whole reason is I want to get back to what we were saying about people, kind of society.
Yeah, let's.
I just believe people follow on a routine, whether they want to go home, go to school.
We're ignorant.
Yeah, but people want to go home, go do whatever they have to do.
They're
Follow. But
self-righteous.
Okay, but let me say something real quick.
I'm sorry.
But-
All right.
Stop apologizing. Let me talk.
Whatever.
Now
dude.
listen, but they get into a routine to where the point where they can't focus on what they truly want to do anymore. They're just like, that's too hard. I want to be doing this. I just want to go home. I want to get this. I get after how many times though after a long day can you do that? How many times can you truly just get stuck in a routine to where life is just going to end up being like, do you want to say you made it through fucking life? Or do you want to say you had a fucking life? That's my
Well,
whole thing.
Okay.
I want to be able to
Some
go.
people got no fucking life.
Exactly.
I see. That's why I have to talk about me sometimes because I had a life. I lived in Germany for 3.5 years, Texas twice, fucking Florida, motherfucking grew up and born and raised in New York, back twice,
You've lived a life.
and I live in Maryland. I've lived life,
But-
it was strange
Yeah.
being the oldest out of 14.
But dude, you did it, man.
I did fucking do
You
it.
fucking you're
And
here
I
now.
proved everything.
Exactly. You
And
did.
I don't give a shit now.
Exactly.
But guess what? I'm nice to other people.
Exactly.
Which is what you're talking about. I open doors for old ladies. I might curse in the car because they're dumbasses, but then I'll still open the door for them. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And if people don't just do the right thing,
They don't do
then
anything. to
how
help
are
others.
other motherfuckers gonna learn? You know what I'm saying?
You don't.
Like if you don't say, yes, ma'am, thank you, ma'am, have a nice day.
How do you get?
How
How are you going to get that ball rolling if no one's besides
well,
very
first
few
of all,
people
you have
out
to
there?
do it.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is
To make it
with,
roll.
with
And
us,
then they have to have the capacity.
listen.
Monkey.
Once
with the exempt of
Fuck that.
with the exempt of us
I'm
being
tired.
those people that are willing to help others, there are people out there that don't see that. Their eyes are not open to that.
Yeah,
Your
but-
eyes are truly open to how people are. You realize people suck, but you realize that's not going to stop you from being a good person.
What I do is, like I said, I open the door for the old lady in front of other people, and maybe they'll figure it out. It's not my job to teach them, but maybe one day they'll figure it out.
You know who truly understands people?
No, I don't.
Customer support.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers.
Well, they
I
probably.
want to know the
they
statistic
probably,
of how many people jump off their fucking buildings.
They
You know how
probably-
many times they get cussed out a
they
day?
probably get an earful.
They probably get like,
By
job
9
ever.
o'clock, they got an
Worst job
earful.
ever.
is it? I want to know if
I
they
would
if
never.
the
I would kill
building.
myself.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I want to know the building. I want to know the
some-
statistic of
yeah.
people that go to the roof and think about jumping
Yeah,
off.
I'd like to
I
talk.
would
To,
find
I'd
the
like to talk
tallest
to
bridge,
technical support.
Jump the fuck off.
Technical support.
Hello.
Oh my god.
This is Jim. Yes.
Yes.
Is it on?
Jump right off
Ma'am?
the bridge. Find that
Ma'am,
out.
please calm down. Ma'am, I'm just trying to help you. Ma'am, we're gonna figure out.
Click.
Click.
All right, you know another what I've heard. All right, here's a statistic. Maybe you can answer, maybe you can't. And I'm sorry, it's your interview, not mine. But
Conversation.
the biggest
This is conversation.
freaking suicide rate job is the telebooth or attendant.
Toll booth.
Toll booth.
Are you fucking serious?
Swear to God.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
Just toss some
There's
fucking
something-
change in there.
there's something you should investigate.
Right, we look
After
up in.
this one.
It's like in. It's
After
in like.
this piece.
It's in
Yeah,
like
Think
Thailand.
about it. Do some research. you might
Thailand
make
and
some
those
money.
areas.
I'm
Be
trying
big
to.
time.
I'm trying to get specific. Like I want
I'm
to know.
telling you right
I want
now.
to know the one.
It's
I want to know
weird.
the people that work at a Taco Bell at 2 a.m. in the drive-through.
And when you
Oh
travel,
God.
Okay,
wants to be
There's
that person?
statistic of people that come stoned. Like how
Now
big
you
is
just
your
got
audience?
two
Stoned
stories.
or drunk?
2 stories, 2 future stories to work on.
Yeah.
You might be big time.
Dude, I'm out there to hear
Guess what?
everybody,
That's-
man.
That
Guess
that
what?
is seriously,
Hey, guess
I
what?
want to know about
Guess
that
what,
staff.
bros? That's why he's fucking here today. It's
I
because
get it.
he knew we were gonna tell him some
But-
stories.
Yeah.
yeah,
Gave him some fucking info. I think.
that's the plan.
I'm not going to do it. That's why you are important.
That's
And
his.
that's
like
why
he
we're
says.
here People should be nice to each other.
But I want people
and
to
not
recognize that they don't need to be mean anymore.
Well,
they can
you're
be
the
open.
reporter. You got to be the dude.
No, I'm Robbie, man.
Whatever, Robbie. You're Robbie.
I'm no interviewer. I'm not anything.
Right.
I just want to know. Hey, man, what's your tail?
Fucking A. You just got it, I think.
What's the tail?
He said, I just
You're
know.
like fish with my boys.
He said, I just know when we go outside, I'm going to whoop your ass in arm wrestling.
Oh, yeah. I can't. On the pavement. Fuck this.
No, not on the pavement. Fuck the pavement. Just do a table out there.
Strong. Strong man, Randy Savage. If you be.
Oh, yeah.
War Rush. Now, that would be a Ric Flair.
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah. Ric Flair, the man.
He's dead.
Man with the plan.
No, Macho Man's
He's
dead
dead.
too. Macho Man's dead too.
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Good
He
people.
is.
Good people pass on. You know, my
I
cousin.
watched him.
My cousin. I was.
Syracuse.
You ever-
Coliseum.
You ever seen
like
that show The Ranch on Netflix
Yes.
with Sam Elliott?
Yep.
I was talking about Sam Elliott one day. You know, the old guy, like.
He does Dodge commercials.
Sounds like he does the Arby's commercials too.
He does Dodge commercials.
Alright.
The black guy that does
I'm not sure about that.
Arby's
I
stuff.
just watched the meal with Clint Eastwood.
Big old
that
mustache.
was the best.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah, white guy.
I'm a Clint Eastwood fan.
He does the Dodges. Yeah, he does the Dodge commercials.
Sam up. What?
Sam Elliott. He does
I
Dodge
ain't seen a
commercials, does
fucking
Western.
commercial in forever. I don't have TV.
That's probably why you haven't seen a commercial.
No shit. That's why I don't know what you're talking about.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, I know that nigga.
Okay.
He's a cowboy.
So-
that nigga.
Yeah. Okay. So I was talking about him just how you were like, he's a cowboy. Like he's like, he's that guy. He's that
No,
badass from the
motherfucker.
Big Lebowski, my all-time
He's
favorite
dead?
movie.
Yeah.
No, he's not dead. Listen, Mike,
Why'd you show him to
because I'm trying to get to the fucking story, but you keep cutting me off. Listen, I was talking about Sam Elliott. And my cousin goes, "Yeah, I used to live next to that guy. I used to eat dinner at his house all the time." I'm like, "What?" My cousin's from Colorado, but he's lived an extraordinary life. He's 30 years old. I just met him like a year and a half ago.
This is why you do this.
But we found out like he was my long lost cousin. We didn't know that my other uncle that passed away had a kid.
Sick balls,
No
Chopper.
shit.
So next thing you know, we find out there's this 30-year-old guy at our doorstep. Like, hey, I'm this guy's kid, or I'm Mike Chester's kid. I'm like, excuse me, like how do you know Mike
That's pretty
Chester?
fucking cool.
That's his son.
No, that's awesome.
The guy that, yeah. And I heard that and I was like, do you want a podcast? I'm learning about him on the podcast. It was on Christmas fucking Day.
I don't know nothing about no fucking podcasts. I
But
don't give a shit
he
about
grew
no
up
podcasts.
living and eating dinner at Sam
That's
Elliott's house. I was like, that's a fucking
badass.
fairy tale.
Yeah, that's
What year
fucking
were you
kick-ass.
born?
No,
So-
97.
right. There's no more cell phone payphones. You don't even know what a payphone is. It's just like
I do.
history.
I do.
What?
I know what a payphone is.
Yeah, they still got them.
I didn't
You
get
ever
it.
use one?
I did use a payphone
You
actually.
used one once?
And I also was scared when I was little about getting coins out of the change return because they had that AIDS terrorism thing.
Oh,
It was a giant scare. I was
dead.
I was a little kid and I heard that and I got scared to try and find coins and to change things.
Oh, you were like,
AIDS?
I'm gonna get AIDS.
virus? What?
No, it was a scare for a while.
They
You're more than right.
They had
It
needles.
was a big scare.
But
Come
it's
on,
fake.
man.
It's fake.
All right,
It only
all right.
happened like twice.
Did AIDS come in envelopes?
No. You ever
What
heard
came in envelopes?
Anthrax.
Anthrax. All right,
Okay.
that's what I thought
Well, they
you
were
were
talking about- can I get one of
whatever
those?
you
Just-
do.
Oh,
You
yes,
do.
sir, absolutely.
But no, there used to be a
AIDS.
giant scare
Of AIDS, yeah.
of people injecting
Monkeys,
like syringes.
fucking-
No,
yeah.
but syringes. Well, there's a
Heroin
myth.
addicts.
Yes, there's a myth that people were sticking those in payphone, the coin slots, like the broken
You
needle.
know who's still alive?
Yeah, who? People.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah, he's got AIDS.
supposedly he said he
for
supposedly had
30,
AIDS.
what? How
That's
many
the
years?
reason why the people in the
Oh
NBA
my
wouldn't play with them.
God.
Yeah, that,
NBA people wouldn't play with them when
Well,
they found
he
out.
played and he rocked
No.
them all.
Did you
With
look,
AIDS.
Yes.
He
But
did.
Listen.
Guess what? He's still alive.
Listen.
He's the only AIDS patient still alive. Guess
Listen.
why? It's money, nigga.
Listen.
All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you nigger.
Stop saying it if you want me to cut it out.
nigger.
Sorry.
I gotta listen to this whole fucking thing and try and sift through the horse shit.
All right, but that's how I grew up, bro. They used to call me White Bull. Sounds good running back.
I would have called
Street
you
ball.
white bull because you're like, what happens when you put a bull in a china shop? Shit just starts breaking.
Yeah, man. It's fucking start wrecking shit.
It's a way to live.
Well, and guess what? Eventually that bull fucking comes and he's chilling. He just simmers down and he's okay.
You, sir,
Yes, sir.
are a wonderful person.
He's a unique person, isn't
Do
he?
you mean that?
Can you say he's unique?
Yeah, I actually really do mean
You
that.
don't have to lie to me.
I'm
He's-
not lying to you.
he's
I would
unique.
tell you,
I'm
I'd
an
be
asshole.
no, I'd be straight with you.
I
No,
grew up
you're not
from
an
a
asshole.
family. My grandfather was
You're not an asshole.
he was a World War
You're
II
not-
vet.
You're not an asshole. You're not an asshole.
Worked for Eastman.
I'm 100% glad to have met you.
Right on, bro.
I really am.
apologize if I fucked up your shit.
Well,
No,
I told
it's
you.
fine.
I told you it was going to be interesting if
It
he came
definitely
in here.
changed the tone of the conversation.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, I just
Got
thought.
rid
I
of your
thought.
focus.
It's
told
good
him it'd
though.
be
I like
interesting.
that. See,
Well,
I
I'm
have-
not going to sit here and be a puppet.
I've podcasted over on
He's
another.
not a puppet either.
I've podcasted over another person's house before, and they've had someone just randomly walk in, and they're like, "Oh, I'll go away. I'll go away." I'm like, "No, get the fuck in here, sit on the couch, and
And
tell
talk.
me. Let's go. We're here having a conversation. This is what life is."
Dude, I'll talk
How many
to you.
times I don't like it when people are like,
you asked me because
when I ask people, "Hey,
cut you off.
well, look, I don't like it when people go, where's your podcast? Can I just call you?" No,
Why are you so white?
I want you to sit in front of me. I don't go out in the sun that much
Obviously.
because I don't like people.
But like stalking people.
I don't like people. Yeah. You obviously like people, but that's not the reason you go in the sun.
I function more, I guess, better at night.
You're fair skinned.
I'm a night
And you
guy.
don't
I used to
like
be
the
tan when I
sunburn.
did jet skis.
you never did.
You know,
that.
he needs. You need to talk to for
I
real.
did jet skis for 5 years.
For real, Robbie. If you want to hang out for a little bit, you need to talk to. We gotta go to the liquor store and you gotta talk to Ben. That would be a fucking good one.
If he'll talk to
Really
me,
good.
you probably want to talk to him.
No, we can get
Yeah,
him to.
Ben won't. No, I'm not getting him.
Just
No,
don't tell
like,
him. Just don't
Ben
tell
don't
him.
like people.
Just don't
You
tell him
know,
you're
or he
audio
likes people.
recording.
What? You know what? That's a great idea.
You should
If he
go talk to Ben.
talks, you'll love it.
See, but I don't know. If you know the band Ballyhoo.
Fucking bang who?
Ballyhoo, the reggae band that plays down here at Secret sometimes. They open up for like
I've seen him before.
they open up
Heard
for
him.
I've had the singer on my podcast, and he's
Yeah?
pretty famous. He opens up for 311 and all these other bands. And I was like, why are you going to help someone that has this small little podcast that doesn't have a whole lot of people listening, but there are some? He goes, because it's something you're interested in, and I'm willing to help you.
So what is your goal with this job? Like
What job?
podcast.
It's not a job.
It's not a job.
It's something
yo.
I enjoy.
It's even cooler.
I fucking love
What
it.
is the goal?
Because you get to meet
Just-
interesting people in your
Of
life.
course. And be cool. And like, yeah, and they don't beat you up. Even though I'm going to arm wrestle you on the pavement.
See, I'm tan. When I did jet skis.
Oh, he's going to kick.
Yeah, when he worked with me, he was.
You know,
Right on. No,
I
dude,
used to-
I'm just
I had the
bullshitting,
worst-
Dude, I don't give a
I had the
fuck.
worst life jacket tan in the world, like Jesse's sunglass tan.
He don't
Mine
give
was
a
10
fuck.
times
He's
worse than
gonna
that. Oh, yeah.
fight and oh shit. I
Yeah,
want to talk you out
no,
of it.
Robbie, I was talking about it earlier. Look, yeah, that was him a couple years ago.
Oh, right on. Did
I
you
used to
break
be-
all the jet skis and make Jesse work?
No, we had the
Nope.
one jet ski that probably
were
was
cool.
the most damaged, though.
He was the best.
But that wasn't my fault.
All right,
That wasn't my fault, though.
All right, hey,
Our jet ski
this
was.
is my partner. He's the El Capitan.
I did the hoverboard and jetavator. That thing that came out of the water that people would ride on. That's what I did. I was
Shoot
the
up in
one
the
guy
air.
that did that.
Shoot you up in the air.
Oh, sure. You're
I
like
was
John. You're smart.
So I talked to.
Okay.
I got to spend.
You're not one of the dumbasses.
No,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry. You
No,
got
he's not.
suspended.
He's actually not.
But I would sit down with people and I would make sure they were able to actually have fun and fly. I never not flew anybody. There weren't people. If you wanted to give up on me, I'd hop off my jet ski and be like, "Get your ass on the."
You
that."
blew everybody.
There were some girls on it.
Yeah, he would have blown a couple of girls.
I said I flew everybody.
The
The best parts were the bachelorette parties, man.
Oh my god,
Dude.
yeah. Oh my god.
You know the angles I was looking at them on a hoverboard or a jetavator.
You like pussy? You have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have a girlfriend.
Fuck them bitches. They're all sluts anyway.
But you
fuck
need them to
somebody
live.
else-
You need
No,
'em to live.
you fuck some. Never mind. I'm not even saying that.
Yeah, don't
It's
go down there.
inappropriate right this
Don't do
second.
it.
What?
It's. I just find
No.
people
Yeah.
are interesting, man.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
We're all different flavors.
Well,
Sure,
damn
man.
if they knew the truth.
You know, he's like a Sour Patch Kid that got stuck together. Like, you know, you pull that one out of the pack, it's like 50 of them. That's you. You're fucking.
What's
You're
that fucking mean?
because you're expecting one, but you get so much more. You're like, you're fucking happy with it.
Cool with it.
That's a compliment.
Fuck yeah.
That's a major compliment.
All right, well, I don't know about the sour patch thing, but
No,
yeah.
Any candy.
I'm a
will
little
fucking-
sour, and if
No,
it's a compliment, thank you, bro.
Well, my whole thing was that's a candy I enjoy. So it's like, I enjoyed having you on the podcast. So, like,
Right on, thank you.
you know, you ever get like, let's say, what's something?
Sorry to be a dick.
What's something you buy from a store that you enjoy?
I just bought a bike, $600. I got it for $265.
And that was a good deal, right? More
$600 bike for $265. Yeah,
exactly.
is that a good deal?
Yeah, that's.
I
But,
don't know.
but what I'm
Is it?
saying is, but what I'm saying
Tell
is,
me.
you were happy with that,
Did I
right?
get fucked? This is not my bottle.
But what I'm saying is, you were happy with that, right?
Fuck yeah.
It's that little burst in life. I think you is that little
What, are you
burst,
kidding
man.
me?
I think people are that
fucking
little.
ecstatic.
I think people are those little bursts of life, but we choose to be fucking lazy and not go out and focus on anything.
Well, if you die with all your money saved up in this big fucking
What did you truly
blah,
do
blah,
with your
blah,
life?
blah,
though? What did you
and
truly do?
you
with your life?
die, what the fuck happens then? The government takes it all.
Death tax.
Unless you got what, you know, inheritances. And if I ever have real money, I'll leave a fucking goddamn money to
Dude,
somebody.
You want?
I'll leave it all to somebody. But I ain't got shit.
You know what?
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'd want in life?
What? What do you like?
To not have to worry about bills and just be able to do this every day.
You damn right.
That's what I do.
That's what I would do with my life. If I really,
What
if I
I
could
do,
do
man.
anything, I would pack all my shit and I would just travel. I would just go around getting everybody's story.
No, that's what I would do if I. But I do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But to travel, I want to see all 50 national parks for a week at a time.
Skinny dip in the Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, getting laid, fucking smoking weed,
Every fucking night.
drinking beer,
Every night.
fucking
Living life.
yeah.
Creating
It's
memories that you're going to remember until you're gone.
That's my bucket list.
It's a good one, dude. And like I said, I appreciate having you on the podcast because I've met another extraordinary person in my book, and I appreciate Jesse coming down here, and or not coming down here, but being open to, first of all, accepting my podcast because it's not simple having someone like, first of all, I guess it seems like it's not simple anymore to have conversations with people anymore.
Yeah, but
Well, good.
well, like I said, when I knew you were coming over, we both knew what we're getting into.
And I'm glad we could actually all open
I
up a little
thought
bit
y'all
more.
would have been down there. I wouldn't have knocked on the door, but it was great.
It was
to
good
meet
meeting you, man. And
Yeah, right.
I appreciate both you guys being on my podcast, man, because it's
Yeah.
been an experience, and I'm happy with everything that came out of it.
Well, so am I.
It's definitely more than I was expecting.
I
As
didn't
long as
mean
you
to
are.
interrupt,
It was that
Ryan.
buy one.
Yeah,
It
just
was
like what
it
I
was that
saying.
buy one get the whole store free option. I was like,
We're
oh,
gonna
shit.
have steak night tonight. You know?
Steak night?
No, I got an extra one in there if you want a steak, man. For real.
I'm good.
You already won.